My background is quite different to a hairdressing background. I trained as an accountant with KPMG and have worked in a few different industries over the years, from food to manufacturing to all sorts of different industries and even building industries, and found myself in hairdressing in 2005 in a finance capacity, and love the business, love the passion about it, love the industry, and I've kind of here since 13 years later. They're crucial. They're absolutely crucial, because I couldn't do my job without having a strong team of people who are kind of adept, are agile. You know, they're very, very experienced now. We have a lot of very experienced people in the business, from area managers to senior management team. But actually, I rely on people to actually do a lot of the donkey work on the ground. So, you know, the team is crucial, and having a really strong team, you know, who mightn't necessarily agree with everything you do, you know, and again, you know, you get things wrong, you have to accept that I've got things wrong. So teamwork is hugely important. You know, I suppose a lot of people have had experience of Peter and Mark, or the Peter Mark business in some shape or form, whether they work with us or whether they're working elsewhere or they're doing their own thing now. A lot of people have trained and come up through the ranks in Peter Mark. So, you know, in terms of myself, probably the biggest thing I've learned is to treat people with respect and to treat people fairly, and to give them, you know, to give them enough rope to really, really look after people as best you can. And sometimes you do. Sometimes those things work, and sometimes they don't. But I think the impact they've had on me is, first of all, I think they're incredible entrepreneurs. They really were the people who actually ultimately framed the Irish hairdressing industry. We've all grown, whether you're in the business, working for Peter Mark, or outside the business. You know, I think everybody has some sort of memory of Peter Mark in some shape or form, or some sort of association with it. And I think the lads are incredibly proud of that. Whether people work with Peter Mark or they don't, they're incredibly proud of what they've done for the industry. So I think, from my point of view, to see that and to see, you know, how successful they've been, but yet they're fairly humble guys. And it's probably an obvious thing, is don't go into hairdressing unless you have a passion for it, unless you have an aptitude for it, unless you really want to look after people, unless you're really, really interested in hairdressing. Don't go into it as this is not an industry that actually, you'd be found out very quickly if it's not for you, I feel. You know, you have to have a passion for that job. And we see young people coming in, you know, we can spot them straight away. Oh God, yeah, they love the business. You know, I think the legacy that they'd like to leave is that actually they've helped fashion and create an industry that is supreme and will continue for years to come. You know, but still will be grounded on the fact that we're providing a really good hairdressing experience at a reasonable price, and at something that is accessible to everybody. We should be incredibly proud of what a small country like Ireland has achieved. I think we're leaders in the hairdressing industry worldwide. I think people, you know, no more than anywhere else, people have come to us to see how we train and educate people. So I think we should be incredibly proud of that.